In this video, I will break down the top 7 best electric scooters this year. I put together a list of options that will meet the needs of different types of buyers, whether it's price, performance or quality. Now, let's get started. The number 7 on our list is the Zero 10X electric scooter. Even though the Zero 10X is one of the best electric scooters for adults who are heavy, it is not the cheapest. Quite possible the coolest thing about this electric bike is that you can pick between a few variants at different costs that all take care of various necessities. The principal distinction between the three models is the battery and brakes. The lowest price model comes with a Li-ion battery of 52V 18Ah, while the middle price model has hydraulic brakes and an LG battery of 52V 23Ah. A 60V 21Ah Samsung battery powers the most expensive model. Even though the capacity isn't much bigger than on the mid-tier model, the voltage is higher. This means that the vehicle can go faster and accelerate more, but its range is about the same. The three models' ranges range from 38 to 55 miles. This electric scooter is capable of navigating any terrain thanks to its extremely sturdy construction, pneumatic tires measuring 10 by 3 inches, and spring suspension in both the front and back. We recommend getting the Nobi Zero 10X off-road tires as well if you intend to ride heavily off-road. The greatest weight limit on this substantial electric monster is evaluated at 330 pounds, which is a lot for most riders. The Zero 10X has dual 1000-watt hub motors that have a peak power output of 3100 watts and a top speed of approximately 40 miles per hour. Number 6 on our list is the Dualtron Thunder Heavy-Dute scooter. It's time to get carried away once more with the scooter of our dreams, the Dualtron Thunder. Dualtron is notable for being one of the top-of-the-line brands in the e-bike field because of its immaculate fabricated quality and historic power capacities. While Dualtron has many more insane bikes out there, the Thunder is certainly among the zenith of uncompromising bikes. The majority of retailers actually set this thing's weight limit at 265 pounds, but if you do some research online, you'll find that they have been very modest with that specification. It should come as no surprise that it can actually handle a lot more just by looking at it. To be safe, you could easily load it up with 330 pounds and it would still be snappy like nothing else. Both the front and rear of the Dualtron Thunder are supported by hydraulic springs and have dual disc brakes. You can quickly adjust how soft you want the suspension to be thanks to the unique customizable cut-right suspension system and the tough 11 by 4 inch pneumatic tires that will absorb a lot of road vibration. The Dualtron Thunder has been outfitted with an incredible enormous 2060 VG LG 3500 cells lithium particle battery. This beast has such a large battery that depending on the rider's weight and conditions of the road, it can travel up to 75 miles on a single charge. Another worth mentioning is the Emove touring electric scooter. Similar to OnePlus flagship 8 Pro and mid-range Nord, Emove offers a more affordable cruiser model alongside its flagship cruiser. The motors of the Emove touring produce 500 watts and its maximum load capacity is 308 pounds. The electric scooter's 25-mile range is its biggest drawback, as it costs more but can't go as far as the Turboant X7 Pro. Constructed with the cruiser, the visiting suspension framework at the front and back is essentially equivalent in execution, yet the tires are more modest, so the ride may not be as smooth for weighty grown-ups. The touring's lack of 2 disc brakes isn't really a problem because it has a top speed of 23 miles per hour, so the limited speed doesn't require as much braking power. Aside from these couple of things, the Emove Visiting is a fantastic contribution for riders who need a bigger weight limit than ordinary but don't have any desire to follow through on the precarious cost of very good quality bikes. The best warranty is the Apollo Pro electric scooter. Many will put forward the viewpoint that guarantees are immediately assuming the item is assembled all around okay. Even though that is actually the case, a lengthy warranty demonstrates that the manufacturer has complete faith in the product. Ideally, you won't ever require it. Yes, it fills in as a mark of certainty from the very individuals who made the item in any event. That is where the Canadian-made Apollo comes in with its 2-year guarantee that stays uncontested in the electric bike space. With a pinnacle power result of 2400 watts, this bike packs some serious punch, which is a lot to convey a weighty grown-up. It also maintains the scooter's maximum load of 330 pounds. There is also a ludicrous version of the scooter. Although its battery life isn't groundbreaking, 56 miles is still perfectly acceptable and allows for the faster drain rate experienced by heavy riders. We would strongly suggest purchasing the quick charger since the standard unit would require a drowsy 12 hours. We just wish that the solar-powered electric scooter that is literally named after the Greek sun god was available. The best value is the Turboant X7 Pro electric scooter. The Turboant X7 Pro is one of the most affordable choices available and delivers surprisingly good performance for the money. If you choose an electric scooter in this price range, you will undoubtedly have to make some concessions. The X7 Pro has a power output of 350 watts, which means it may have trouble reaching higher speeds, particularly when used by a heavy rider. 20 miles each hour can't exactly be anticipated for heavier riders. However, you ought to in any case be exceptional to get around the city. Due to the low price, the vehicle only has a maximum range of 30 miles. This shouldn't be a big deal for people who only have short commutes to work. However, if you intend to use your electric scooter for extended periods of time, you may need to purchase a more expensive alternative. The shorter charging time is one advantage advantage of the smaller battery. This device can be fully charged in just 6 hours. Without a doubt, it will deplete quicker, but essentially it doesn't consume a huge chunk of time to re-energize. Like the other electric bikes over, the Turboant X7 Expert is foldable. However, it's essentially more compact since it costs 33% of the Wolf Hero 11 and is more than 30% lighter than the Emove Cruiser. Because of its light weight, it is easy to carry around. Notwithstanding the spending plan value, the X7 actually figures out how to help a most extreme hip of 275 pounds, which is generally great while considering the low unit cost. It might not be as good as the Cruiser, but at nearly a third of the cost, who would expect to it? The best premium is the Kaabo Wolf Warrior 11. The absolute beast known as the Kaabo Wolf Warrior 11 is an option if you are willing to spend twice as much. This electric scooter has so many appealing features. The Wolf lives up to its name, whether through its monstrous power output or motorcycle-grade shock absorbers. Let's start with the motor, which produced 2400 watts nominally and 5400 watts at peak. Set forth plainly, that is a great deal of juice going through this threatening bike. You could reach 50 miles per hour on this thing in terms of speed. The producers guarantee it can get up to 30% slope gracefully. We honestly have no reason to doubt its specifications. It has a battery that can take you up to 70 miles on a single charge and is more powerful than the Emove Cruiser by more than 3 times. Obviously, that distance will be far more limited assuming you go all out on the speed, yet you will in any case get to point B with it. This puppy could be fully charged in as little as 7 to 8 hours if you purchase a 2A charger. This means that if you plug it in right before going to bed, it will be fully charged when you wake up, giving the impression of having an endlessly battery. In conclusion, the water power in this electric bike is exceptionally amazing with the Cruiser-grade upset safeguards. They guarantee that you won't have to worry about the scooter going too low because of your weight when you ride it on any surface. With its incredible performance, top-of-the-line specifications, and aviation-grade aluminum construction, this scooter certainly lives up to its name. The Wolf Warrior 11 from Kaabo is without a doubt the best premium product available, even though they are pricey. And the best overall is the Emove Cruiser electric scooter. As far as which electric bike is the best balancing offering, the Emove Cruiser obviously takes the cake. Due to its reasonable price and impressive specifications, this is one of the most compelling options currently available, particularly for heavy adults. The maximum load capacity of this well-light electric scooter is 352 pounds, which typically is sufficient to accommodate 2 adult riders. This scooter's enormous capacity extends beyond its maximum load and into the battery department. Anyway, exactly how far might this bike at any point go? The manufacturers claim that a single charge can cover up to 62 miles. Even though the advertised range gives you enough leeway to reach most destinations regardless of your weight, this is bound to be lower for adults who are heavy. With a peak power output of 1600 watts, its motors also stand out. Even though that may not be as insane as the next thing on our list, in most cases this translates to a top speed of 25 miles per hour. Additionally, you can select from 3 colors for the Cruiser: orange, white, or black. We wish the red was remembered for the variety assortment, yet we truly can't say anything negative after Emove has proactively given great choices to their clients. Last but not least, Emove has proudly displayed its car-grade pneumatic tires with a flat rate of 0.003%. Only 10 of the 3000 riders experience a flat. Strong wheels are fundamental when the bike is conveying a weighty rider, so it's good to see that Emove put a ton of thought into this detail. Alright, that's all for today's video guys. Please drop a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more videos like this.